You ever turn on the TV hoping to see if there's a new good cartoon hitting the screen inspiring kids and teaching lessons, but all you see is this?
I'm Cosmo! And I'm Wanda! And we're my fairy godparents!
I think turning on the TV to watch your favorite cartoons as a kid has to be the peak childhood experience for everybody. Back then, these shows weren't just easy money grabs. They were a well-thought source of entertainment, a result of a true passion to make a show that will not only keep you entertained, but teach life lessons. Whether it was that growing up is part of life and nothing lasts forever, therefore you should cherish every moment because one day you'll look back at it in the future from Gravity Falls, or understanding how to deal with sacrifices and the pressure of responsibility from Avatar The Last Airbender. We didn't know it back then, but that was our golden age of animation. Fast forward a decade later and that reality feels like a distant memory from another time. So why did cartoons become so boring? And I hate the whole bullshit excuse of, oh, you're older now, so kids' cartoons look bad. You would have loved this show as a kid. Because, no. I think we could all agree that watching our man Timmy Turner turn from this to this wouldn't be enjoyable to our child selves. I think one of the things that limits newer cartoons is that they simply play it too safe. For example, take Avatar The Last Airbender. The show gets into some pretty heavy stuff in its 3 seasons. Genocide, government corruption, animal abuse, and even brainwashing. Hell, some people could control the water in your body and by consequence control you. This show wasn't one of a kind either. You had Gravity Falls, a show about 2 kids innocently spending their summer with their great uncle in a town full of weird fucking monsters, and a sentient pyramid who wants to rule the entirety of reality and existence. Now that's risky, and would you look at that? I'm not saying that you need to have death and torture in a cartoon in order for it to be good. What I'm trying to say is that these shows didn't treat their audience like they were babies. These shows took risks, and we need more of that nowadays. Now, there were good shows that weren't as serious, like Adventure Time and Fairly Odd Parents. For example, Adventure Time has its own aesthetic. Yes, it is chaotic and has a lot of fart in your mom jokes, but it's more controlled. It looks like any other show you would see, though it's aware of its aesthetic. Very aware that you are seeing something different. In a good way. And that's mostly why it works.
I'm not doing so good.
Oh no!
Yeah. I just wish I could see the treehouse one more time.
See, Adventure Time wanted us to know that life can be fun, bright, sugary. Though we use that to let us explore real life. Adventure Time is not really a show about sunshines and rainbows. Instead of something like Avatar The Last Airbender and Gravity Falls, Adventure Time's writers wrote the show as it evolved. As you, the viewer, get more comfortable in their world, they show you more of it. Adventure Time used its world, characters, and writing in a perfect way to become something important. Most cartoons don't do that today. All they do is shove bright colors and butt jokes into your face. Another issue with cartoons nowadays is that they are not made by people. They are made by corporations. They are not made with a message and goal in mind. They come up with the merchandise first and think about the show later. The reason I made this video is because I've recently rewatched some of the shows I talked about. And with a more mature mind, I've realized I don't only like these shows because of nostalgia. It's the story, the lesson taught in those cartoons who made us who we are. I know this video wasn't as aggressive and loud as my last one and I will make more of those. But I just had to get this one out of the way. I really wanted to make a video on this topic for a long time. And now that I've got somewhat of an audience to listen to it, I had to. Thank you so much for watching and I can't express how grateful I am for the recent support. Making YouTube videos has been a long-lasting childhood dream of mine, and it's finally happening. Anyways, I'll see you all next week. Have an amazing day. Stay safe. Goodbye. Oh, and join the Discord, link in the description and pinned comment.